Camera looks centered. I wasn't quite centered last time. Okay, let's click out the stream. And test 1 2. Test 1 2. And test 1 2. Test 1 2. All right, Faded, your chance. Your turn. Speak.
What's up?
Speak. You got it? Okay.
I'm speaking.
And test 1 2. Test 1 2. All right, Faded, your chance. And we have somebody in chat already. Your turn. Speak.
What's up?
Speak. You got it? Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay. The person in chat name is Jack Stoner. Jack, are you Speed? It's going to be hard for me to type chat and play the game at the same time, so... But you're welcome to chat. Welcome to the episode. We'll start the stream in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then. Guess who is back? Hello and welcome to another Shady Streams. We are doing Borderlands 2 from the beginning, episode number 2. I said that if we got 20 views on the first one, we went for an hour last week or a few days ago. 20, I'll probably do another one. 10, maybe not. 150 views later, here we are. So, but I like to have somebody with me, and the more hands, the less work, and the more loot. So I have with me Faded Horizon. Faded, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Jack, in chat, you have a gamer tag, gamer name, and how do you know me? Let's jump right in. I already got the module to get the vehicle, because I was farming a chest for the past couple of days. I got a couple of pieces of good gear. We can.
I don't mind as well, so I can get this on Temtero for us.
Okay. I want to show people where to farm the chest, because farming is a big part of Borderlands.
Come here real quick.
Oh, I have stuff for you too. Drop for you. I picked up a couple of psycho items. You can have them if you want. Turn them in if you want. If they're trash.
Damage. Ooh, no, the explosive damage is good because this counts as an explosive weapon. That's why I like torque weapons when I use this. Your gun's behind you.
Look at that. Wow, thank you. Okay, I just want to show them where the chest is. Then we can head towards Sanctuary, do what we have to do here. I have a story to tell once we get to Sanctuary. We're starting off at Three Horns Divide. We left off at the end of episode 1. We are progressing in the game on our own, but that's just because farming weapons would make for a really bad stream. I mean, a really bad stream. So I farm on my own. Farming's a big part of Borderlands. That's kind of why I like it. I find farming relaxing. People say, Shady, isn't farming boring as hell? It can be, but you have to know how to do it. I have a media system next to me where I watch TV shows and movies while I'm farming. So when you're farming, it's kind of like playing solitaire. You're only kind of half. You want me to drive? You drive. You drive. Okay, you can drive.
And I take it the chest you were looking for is up there.
You just yeah, at the top of the pipe.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
But yeah. No, but if you don't, I mean, there's a mission that takes you up here later where you have to like find a echo device. And what you do, anyone who doesn't play Borderlands, again, this is like $10 at the PlayStation Store. It's the Handsome Jack collection. The chest is here. Then you just go to hit save, and quit, and then you'll go back to the title screen and you do it again. And I did this probably for 4 hours the past couple of days. And I got a couple of decent weapons out of it. You'll get XP, you'll get money. I went from like 11 grand to 65,000. I'm coming.
I was just trying to... Yeah, I wasn't able to farm that much. I was maybe able to farm for like 20 minutes because I run the
Did you just crash or something?
Yeah.
So you see, in the vehicle, guys, you can have more than one, and later in the when do we get the truck? That's like
That's in the dust.
yeah, in the dust. Then you can have all 4 members of your fire team. I call it a fire team. That's a Destiny expression. Excuse me. I haven't played Borderlands 2 in 8 years, but I played it for 2 years straight.
Door guy.
We got. When it comes to Borderlands, I gotta have a good sniper and a good SMG.
We'll catch up when I get back to Section. For now,
I'll farm us Lyuda later because I use it as well. It's fully automatic legendary. Or in your terminology, I'll say exotic.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're orange colored.
Yeah, but here they're called legendaries. Here, exotics are in Destiny. But in Destiny, legendaries are purple. Our purples in here are epics.
Do you want me to drive?
Listen, I can't control how it lands when I take a jump. I like taking jumps. I like going.
No, I could not do any better. So I prefer a rocket launcher for my vehicles. That's just me personally.
After we get to Sanctuary, if you come back to this exact location, this is where you farm the guy to get the weapon you have.
Okay.
He'll come out of that little cave over there on the ground.
And I also did a couple of side missions. I think it would take way too long for us to do the campaign if we did every side mission on stream.
I never do side missions, my guy.
I do it to level up, or if one of them was particularly fun.
The only side missions I do are ones that get new weapons. One of those psychos ran off with the power cord. The grenade I use, I have to do a side mission for. The sniper I'm gonna get us is a side mission.
Nice. I like snipers. I prefer the rapid fire ones that are elemental, preferably fire.
I'll get you one of all.
Well, when we get to start fighting robots down the road, spoiler alert, the electric ones, or something elemental. I mean, corrosive or electric, good for the robot.
So the fire kills bandits easily because they're flush, fire flush, obviously. Corrosive deals with robots, metal, corrosive things, melt metal, you know, self-explanatory. The lightning one kills shields. So if you're fighting a boss that has a big shield bar, you'll want lightning.
That's the power cord.
Gotcha.
And then, just in general, you'll want a slag weapon, especially in UPHM and TVHM, because that's when enemies start getting a little harder. Slag basically cuts the health, the damage, and that an enemy can take. Because they're doing like that, pretty much doing anything else like.
And I realized after I went back and watched the stream from last week why I was running out of ammunition. And I forgot to correct it this week. My camera, where this handsome guy is sitting on his couch, blocks the indicator of how much ammo I have. And I was going to move it up a couple inches, but I forgot. Maybe next week I'll remember. Okay, if you're watching my stream live, go ahead and give it a like now, because I promise you will like this. I got some fun facts coming up, maybe a couple of shady questions. And chat, fire away. You got any questions for us? We'll answer all of them. Light them on fire.
Systems lost a good man in here, but I'm sure Reese would have been happy to know how quickly you wiped out those bloodshotts.
And all the time I was leveling up, I never used my skills. I have 6 skills.
I'm coming. I have a mod on that's a team shield regeneration and a cooldown boost. So your shield should regen 20% faster than normal and 20% quicker. So I did some research on Borderlands 2 and learned some stuff. Excuse me. Since 2012, they've sold over 20 million copies of Borderlands 2. It's won a ton of awards, including Best Shooter and Game of the Year, of course. We learned that last week. But as of last year, in any given month, 1 million people play Borderlands 2 in any given month. That's adding up. I mean, it probably could be, 10,000 people every day or whatever, but same people. They get 10 million. They get 1 million hits a month still, 10 years later. And it's a quality game. It's a fun game to play. You play it your way, your speed, and if you get ahead of the levels, you can breeze through it without too much trouble.
Made it to Banditville, huh? Well done. It'll be nice
Maybe I go over here first.
friendly face when I'm burning that place to the ground. Oh, and you're the one Commander Roland was.
Feel free to guide me, because it's been 8 years since I played this.
I've played it multiple times.
I played Borderlands 1 recently.
I've gotten 3 of my 6 maxed out characters within the last year. I've played through this game way too much. Turn it into that guy, sorry. Not Captain One. I believe he'll give you a shotgun or an assault rifle. Your paper was
That'll last us a day or 2. Roland was supposed to bring us some intel on how to stop Jack. With him missing, we really need your help. Talk to Private Jessup. Jessup! Stand up straight! We got a wolf hunter in his way!
He moves slow. Gotta give him a second.
Commander Roland never came back from the secret reconnaissance mission. Left very specific orders for the continuous search. Go meet with the town mechanic.
Crap. I mean, darn. Roland needs your help. Without you, the Crimson Raiders don't stand a chance against Jack. Please find out where Roland's gone.
Scooter!
Oh, crap. Did you have hearing? I heard all of you were robots and you eat metal out the garbage and stuff. Knew you wired dead machines to come to me once Roland went missing. Now, if you're here to kill me, you should probably know. You'll never take me alive, you robotic son of a bitch!
Wait a minute. Well, hang me upside down from a telephone pole, cover me in honey, and lead me to us. Now, you gonna help us out with this Roland situation? I heard them Crimson Raider dudes talk about it. Roland told me if you ever
He's about to
disappeared, I
hand
was
you
supposed
some
to
iridium.
initiate
Pick
Plan
up
B,
that iridium
or as I like to call it, plan turn this into a...
I thought the garage doors opened up when he was talking. Just nah.
You can open it from the outside.
I went through the regular door.
I just opened it. Take that iridium from him. Why would give it to this? I don't play this game very often with it. I usually just solo my way through it. That's fine.
Do what you need to, but just remember, anything interesting, I'm the one doing the stream, so anyone watching only gets my perspective. Hey, Iridium. I told you, guide me. I am putty in your hands.
Bandits of
Right now we're just putting
I
these
hear a new
down.
vault
Gonna go
hunter
put
is
them
arriving
down.
in your city,
That one
so
first.
just turn them into me and you'll be rewarded. Don't worry, nobody's gonna turn you in. You're our only hope of stopping Jack. Roland said we gotta have an exit.
I got one.
Just in case he ever
Yeah,
disappeared.
good, put 'em all
And
down.
sell fuel sales and whatnot. Bummer though. He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last
Now we're
without some
gonna
new
go to
blood. And given how
Crazy
you
Earl.
shot them bandits up, I'd say you and Blood got an extra special relationship. Like cousins taking a bath together.
He was just as crazy in Borderlands 1.
And I'm tossed in this crap fuel cell. Just touching it made my fingers rot off. I only accept the real cash is for clowns, boy. Come back now. I get a little low.
Yeah.
Go put the third one down.
Now, I'm not sure exactly where in Sanctuary, but Faded, have you heard the story of Michael Mamarol?
Hey, thanks for grabbing all that stuff for me.
Oh.
Third-degree burns are best taken
Oh, just he's a NPC in
your loins.
Sanctuary somewhere. That's
So
you
he
what?
only spawns in very occasionally, and when you do get him, he gives you free weapons.
I've only seen him in Moxie's bar.
Damn.
He can
Well, now we really gotta
spawn
find Roland.
back.
You know what?
Like,
Maybe get
up
to Roland's
there.
place. I think you might have left a message
He
there
can
for you.
spawn down in the gun shop.
Okay. Do you wanna tell our audience the story? Because it's rather touching. I don't want to start crying because I've lost a child. So.
I don't feel like you do my
Okay. Well, no, I'll tell
I
him.
don't handle well with death.
Okay. Well, anyway, Michael Mamarol, audience, was a big fan of Borderlands 1. He, I believe, got cancer and passed away at age 22 or 23. And his buddy wrote Gearbox and asked him to do a claptrap bit for his eulogy. And Gearbox responded, and I heard the clip. Claptrap comes out in his normal voice and cracks a couple jokes and then gets all serious and talks about how bad things can happen to good people. But Gearbox went one better than just getting the little audio snip to the family. They put Michael, an actual non-playable character in Borderlands, in the tower, so he will, in effect, live forever.
Everything stands between this city and the whole planet. Enhance it. This is the Firehawk.
And that's one story I tell whenever I bring up, how video games can change someone's life for the good.
You mean the mass murderer and bounty hunter? Oh,
And I've been part of that in the past. One of my streams, it was a New Year's Eve stream a few years ago, and
Roland has been captured by the Firehawk. He's in danger.
it was just pretty much
But Roland
10 shady questions, or questions of the day.
knows the best way to strike at Hyperion.
And BC was with a girl called Teacup. She was called Teacup because she had an ass so fine you could balance a teacup on it. And she was on the stream, audio only. But BC and Teacup split ways, and then Teacup passed away suddenly. And one day while I was here, her daughter was here, and I played the clip for her, and her daughter cried, hearing her mom's voice, answering the questions. So that's a way that video games and streams and stuff can actually affect things. Not to mention that Bungie raises like $40 million a year for St. Jude's. Jack, is that you? How do you pronounce your name? Can you spell it out phonetically? Is it Jeter or Jader? I'll call you Jack if you want. Yeah, my day was fine. I spent it playing video games. Then I ordered a pizza and played some more video games. And now I'm doing a stream. I hope you're enjoying it. Please, you got any questions for either one of us? Fire away. I'm like, I don't remember. Actually, I looked at my level 73 character, and I have the same shader. I'm going to call it a shader on my car as you do.
It's from Fight the Sanctuary DLC, which is the DLC they added in late to the game.
Okay, that's another story. Yeah, we got to go up.
Oh, my sister's calling me.
You can go AFK.
Toss him the little lady.
If you never played this game with a soldier, Axton, this turret is badass, and I can continue to upgrade it. I can have 2 turrets if I want, or I can have one where when I deploy it, it sets off literally a nuclear blast mushroom cloud, destroying everything in a huge radius. And I'm looking forward to that. That won't be for a long time until I get that final upgrade. But whenever I get a level up, I use it on my turret. Okay, Jack, when you spell your name phonetically, it means how it sounds. If it's Jeter, I would spell it like Geet-ER, or if it's Jader, JA dash. I don't want to call you by the wrong name. I mean, your gamer tag's something personal. Are you doing the Firehawk now? I think we're like the appropriate level, 8.
Step off, Ball Hunter. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every bloodshot he killed. We're gonna string him up from his own freaking...
And Jack, be part of the stream. Ask the questions. Have you played Borderlands before? Are you looking forward to the Borderlands movie? What's your favorite character? What guns do you use? What games do you play? Participate. I encourage. And anyone watching this later, heard any of those questions, feel free to answer them in the comments, and I'll talk about you next week or in a couple days. Guess we're gonna do about bi-weekly streams for Borderlands until we finish the campaign. Then once we get through with playthrough 1, we'll decide if we want to do playthrough 2 or not. Probably should have sold some stuff at that last vending machine. So it's Jader. I'll call you Jader, unless you want me to call you something else. I don't call me anything but late for dinner. I spend the whole stream trying to keep up with Faded, who always knows exactly where he's going. I'm not going down yet. This is where Matchstick is also, isn't it? We have to take him to where we were the other day. He hides in here or something. It's coming back to me slowly. I mean, I played the game for 2 years. I don't know how many hours I have. Probably 3,000 to 4,000 hours into Borderlands 2. Another 1,500. Ah, so are you the one that talked to me through my Poverty Poker podcast? And you're going to be a co-host on Friday?
We've never mounted such a large-scale assault on the Firehawk before. I wonder what's giving them such confidence.
I'll wait till Fady comes back to answer that question. He's on the phone with his sister right now. Alright, there's a chest in here. Do we have to kill things with fire? Yeah, or not? That's a matchstick one. Oh, we got 3 spots now. Sweet. Well, I recommend playing Borderlands. If you think the gameplay looks cool, it's absolutely amazing doing it yourself. Again, we're only showing the main campaign. There are literally hundreds of side quests. And you can farm. Borderlands 1 was great. That's still one of my favorite games of all time. Up there with Destiny and Zelda. And about every sport game ever made. I'm currently playing NHL 23, which is fantastic. I got for 20 bucks. Oh, sorry, Faded, I shot you.
Angry! I'm angry!
Alright, now we gotta look at all the scarecrows or whatever they're called. We have to see all 10, 7 or 7.
Of course, if Roland hadn't been such a dumbass in the first place, he would. Whoops.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite as long as you're on a PlayStation. You did friend me, right? So I can invite you to the poker tournament. You be in the party, so I can hear your audio.
I'll eat the pain! Keep the blood pouring!
I got a good grenade too. I probably should use it.
Let me explain something. Even if you do rescue Roland from this Firehawk guy, the Crimson Raiders ain't exactly long for this world. You know what? I think you deserve a little hint. My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying, and me laughing. A lot.
I'm coming. Oh, you got.
I want to hear you! My match!
I always have a football game. I always have a hockey game. Actually, I got my baseball games that I play are what's it called? Super something baseball. There's 3 titles. They're all relatively inexpensive. Kind of cartoonish, but they're fun.
Say hello, beautiful.
This is it. The Firehawk's home.
Need a drinking can. You look
There are bounty traps everywhere.
Oh, God in heaven!
See?
Okay, you got a couple days. And if you log on to my channel during, I'll tell you what the cards are, but you'll be able to see it live and be able to help me out. I remember these bridges get thinner the more you go.
Feel that? The sound of those earthquakes marks my drills getting closer and closer to the vaults. That's the sound of progress, baby.
Okay, give me a vending machine. Thank you.
My packs have packs.
Firehawk! It's Lilith from Borderlands 1.
So.
Super Mega Baseball 4. It's a 4. I have 1 through 3. I didn't know there was a 4th one.
I'm with the Raiders like you.
Okay, everybody watching live, hop into chat, please. Be a part of it. Be part of the show. I'll try to keep an eye on it best I can and read off all your comments. You reviving her? Because I can't. Okay, maybe not. There we go. And when I play
Some Meridian, will ya? I should have some in one of my strong
hockey, NHL 23, it has the Olympic teams on there, or the IHL teams, and I play on the women's team. I'm the goalie. Hensley.
Iridium now. Talk later.
Got the Iridium? Yep. Okay, Faded's AFK still, but he's still holding up his own.
Yeah.
And if you see the decoration behind me, I got Claptrap over here. And this was a sweatshirt made for me for a friend of mine that I work with that was a follower of the stream and was actually not only a guest on the stream or the podcast, but a host. And that's Cade 6 right there. We'll talk about him in a minute. And that said, if it's not backwards on your screen, it says ShadyVale 35. And when I have a gaming chair, that's the cover for it.
Appreciate it.
Let's give Lilith the Iridium, make her feel better. How we do it on time? Oh.
Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here. The Bloodshot's grabbed him. Came after now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast the open for you.
Okay, I got my turret.
Nice shot. We got psychos incoming. Well done. Hell yeah. Psychos, watch out. Look out, badasses.
Nice shot.
Miss me. Get some ammo. This
Again,
ammo
everybody
here.
watching live, hop in the chat, please. Let me know your Borderlands experience. Your favorite character, your weapons.
They found another way
Why 1 million people play it every month still, and the game's over 10 years old. I got your friend request. I will answer it when we get done here. Which we got about another, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. Dwayne, do you have a gamer tag? And you can change that view so your gamer tag is on, not your name. We've had this come up in the past. I don't want anyone to get ridiculed for using their regular name. I prefer gamer tags. In fact, since I moved to where I am now, my name is actually Shady now. Not legally, but no one calls me by my regular name. I am Shady to everyone. When I introduce myself to people, I say I'm Shady. I do have a co-host in the party. He's currently AFK, but still playing the game. Hopefully he'll be back soon. He's a lot more knowledgeable about the game than I am. Again, guys, thanks for watching this. Our last stream, our last Borderlands 2 stream, 151 views right now. I never expected more than 20.
My siren powers have been getting a little
crazy.
No idea why. Now let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend. Well, before the Bloodshots arrived, Roland was getting intel on the vault and what Jack plans to do with it. You have to find it. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still.
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well.
I just beat, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Still getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot's real tough customers.
Might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way. Keep it up.
Yeah, we'll do the training on our own time. It's a bit boring doing some side missions and level up a little bit stuff. But so I think our next stream will be trying to rescue Roland from the bandits.
Alright, I am back. Were there questions about the game that I need my knowledge?
Yeah, we have a new friend of mine, Jader. He asked what our favorite foods are, and he's a big poker fan. That's how we met. He watched my poker stream and left a bunch of comments.
I love buffalo chicken. I love it.
In any form, like I had last week. I had a buffalo chicken pizza.
Matter. It doesn't matter if it's buffalo chicken.
I make, you know, I'm gonna make your day. I make the best homemade wings, and that's not my opinion. I've heard it dozens and dozens. Wherever I make my wings for someone, my wing sauce for someone, they absolutely love it. I'll tell you the trick. I'll give you the recipe right now. Everybody, I'll give you the recipe right now. Okay, use a little bit of butter, not much, just enough to make it a little bit sweet. You use Frank's hot sauce. You use Tabasco sauce. You use crushed red pepper, and you put, it's like for a dozen wings, a spot like size of a quarter of Italian dressing in it, and phenomenal wings, addictive. I want some right now.
All right, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The Bloodshots have camped out all around the dam. You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
You're just gonna keep spitting out exotics, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
So,
if I'm gonna use them a little bit, you get a chance to use them, show them off. You know, get your game knowledge up a little bit.
yeah, so you know, snipers are my thing. SMGs, the other kind of machine gun, what's it called? Like a commando or, no, a commando.
Assault rifle.
The assault rifle, yeah, those I love.
We don't get many good ones, especially snipers, until about level 20, 25.
Okay.
SMGs, I can probably find you some good ones pretty
Well, I mean, I farm too, so, I mean,
I know,
don't consider it your homework.
I only farm weapons. No, I know, but I only farm weapons, and I always make sure I have weapons on par for what we're about to do. Like I said, I'm used to soloing this stuff.
Right.
I'm used to preparing myself.
We're in Three Horns Valley now.
Just
Yeah,
drive
we're
up and
about to
honk
go
your horn.
to the
Must be
dust.
so hard after all.
Okay, how are we doing on time? When did we start?
I have no idea, like 8:40, 8:45.
Okay, we got about 20 minutes then.
We can get through this part, and then once we get through that gate I just went up and honked to and get to the other side, that should be a good stopping point. I'm pretty sure we can get through it within 20 minutes.
Now, I remember whenever I got to the dust, I was able to get to Lynchwood, which was a great farming area. But you have to be leveled up enough not to get your ass kicked or even be able to kill them. Because we're not supposed to go to Lynchwood for quite a ways. But if you can get to the dust, you can get to Lynchwood. So I would always try to. Lynchwood, you could farm the hell out of it. It had like three chests. Oh. This is Ellie. This is actually Scooter's sister, who he is in love with.
Sister,
That was
wife,
awesome.
grandma, you name it, that's what they're doing.
And their mother is Moxie, who we have not met yet.
I didn't see you there.
Beautiful.
Okay, Jeter is saying he loves chicken wings. I'm from New York, which freaking invented the wings. I was 3 hours from Buffalo, where I came from. So I make the good wings. You gotta be crispy. You gotta use oil and make them crispy. And you gotta be the bone-in wings. That's a sissy, boneless, skinless. But
Take that car. We're gonna need both of us in that car for this part. No, we don't really need it, but it'll be a lot faster.
be right with you. I prefer the rocket launcher one.
That's fine, you can get your own car.
I'm gonna get my own car.
Huh?
I got my own car. I'm coming.
I was saying, I was just...
I use a ramp to get there quicker. I like taking out the helicopters. Isn't there a crazy mod that makes your vehicle really strong? Yeah, I think there is. There's some mod you get. I always saved one. I remember the mission where we have to chase around a truck that has barrels of alcohol for Mordecai, or Zero. That's a fast recharge. Wow.
Almost got a bandit car? Roland can handle whatever the bloodshots dish out, but I generally don't like letting him get tortured any longer than I have to.
When it comes to ethnic food, my favorite's Italian. Any kind of combination of pasta, cheese, and sauce, I'm there. I'll bring my own fork.
Plate, my fork, everything. Just throw some pasta on the plate.
I prefer lasagna with like Italian sausage. Like a 5-cheese lasagna. Hey!
Come on.
Alright, rockets would hit that damn thing. There we go.
Got your car ready up there. Let's make some modifications and you'll be good to go. All right, looking good. Now we just gotta get in the picture out. Ruby, now you construct one of those bandit-looking things from any of my brother's catch rides. Come back and see me sometime, you son of a bitch. Tell Scooter to stop setting customers on fire. I can take care of myself.
Stay the hell away from our caravan, people. We're carrying very valuable stuff for Papa Holdup, and I ain't getting robbed again.
Alright, why is... Oh, never mind. I'll find you. I trust you more than the way marker.
We gotta get this first. We gotta pick up the truck instead of
I'll pick up Ellie's hood ornaments and probably do the what is it, Top Gun volleyball mission.
Now that looks like the car of a psycho murderer.
Wanna help me with
Digging
something?
it.
Have you seen those hood ornaments that Hodunks made me? I think they're kind of awesome. That's
I gave you the only other thing that is close to a grenade
Cars will
launcher.
bring me a few of those
I just looked in
ornaments.
the back.
Yeah, we don't really kill too much stuff right now, do we? I've been in the back of a truck once when I was on a 4-man team and back in the beginning when I realized you could do fire teams. Well, whatever, Vault Hunter teams, whatever they're called. Okay, again, anybody watching this live, hop in the chat, say hello, ask us a question, give us your Borderlands background or what game you like to play. Maybe even if a game you want us to do. I mean, I'm up for doing about anything. If you don't get views. FYI, my YouTube channel has over 10,000 views.
Let him in while I try to get Hyperion back on the horn.
I'm trying to stream more.
We've been tricked. Kill him.
Don't we get a big boss here?
Which is actually the best boss this far into the game. Level grinding.
Now you should be scared.
Doesn't he have like psychos strapped to his shield or something?
Yeah, his name's Bad Law.
See, I remember, I mean, it's been 8 years. Don't get me wrong, I am enjoying this ride, but I played it so much that I got burnt out on it. So I went to Destiny for 8 years, Yep, they are.
And it's scary midget.
Isn't that an offensive term now? I got a turret. I'm not worried. I got turret and kick-ass grenades.
I have an unkempt herald. I'm worried.
I barely got a shot off.
I really need that. I don't have any automatic weapon. I don't use grenades.
Are we approaching a natural stopping point?
Yes. So as soon as we get through this door, we're good.
Okay, let me check my cheat sheet, because I actually do prepare, and that's the thing that when I was doing my podcast, I would mention that it takes me an hour to write up the podcast, and people are like, you put thought into this, you put effort, you do research, really? Oh, this is a long one. Yeah, isn't this like almost an hour by itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
How fast you can run through it? I think I've done it in.
Well, we don't need to be in a hurry. Vending machine definitely. Yeah, this is a good place to stop.
Happens to Roland, make sure nothing happens to Roland.
My pleasure as always. May it keep you safe, feeling overburdened by money.
Okay, so I was talking to you, Faded, last night about the connection between Borderlands 2 and Destiny. And the connection is Nathan Fillion. If you don't know who Nathan Fillion is, guys, I'm really disappointed in you. Nathan Fillion does he was the star of Firefly, the best sci-fi series ever on TV, only 1 year, and then he starred in the movie Serenity, which is one of the best sci-fi movies of all time, period. If you don't know who those are, look them up, you're welcome. Firefly is kind of like Star Trek meets the Old West. And it was funny, witty, and the stories are great. So check out Firefly. It's the best advice I can give you. If you were my kid, you'd be watching it right now. But Nathan Fillion inspired the character of Handsome Jack. Nathan Fillion was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and one of the producers at Gearbox was watching the show and saw Nathan Fillion on the show, and he was handsome, confident, but a little bit cocky, but in a down-to-earth way. And the producer said, that's how I want Handsome Jack to be, just like Nathan Fillion. So there's a bridge there, but the actual name of Captain Jack comes from Doctor Who. Handsome Jack. Captain Jack Hackis was the character on Doctor Who, so Handsome Jack was based on Captain Jack on Doctor Who. That's enough trivia for one day, guys. I did not know the connection of Nathan. And of course, Nathan Fillion does the voice of Cade 6 in Destiny, which is the best character ever in Destiny, and of course, so Bungie had to kill him. Just like Tiny Tina is the best character in Borderlands, which you will see going forward. She's hilarious, a 12-year-old demolition expert. Think I'm good in ammo. I'm not. Let's go back and buy ammo.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions.
Yeah, I'm full.
Good luck.
Okay, Fade, you got anything else for us?
No, I'm not.
Chat, any last parting questions? We're going to end the stream in a couple of minutes here. We're at a natural stopping point. The next mission is a long one, but a fun one. All right, Jader, I'll send you a friend request, and I'll send you an invitation to a party Friday night, probably be around between 8 and 9 o'clock. I'll do my next Prominence Poker podcast, and you can be a co-host. We'll see how you do. If you want to look up some poker trivia or have some poker questions or poker jokes so you can contribute, I'd appreciate it. I can just narrate the whole thing with just thinking out loud the whole time, but it's fun to do, and I like doing the streams. Probably my next stream, I don't know, maybe tomorrow night I might do a Destiny 1 stream. if I can find a couple people to do it with me. But other than that, guys, this was Borderlands 2 from the beginning, episode number 2, featuring Faded Horizon. Faded, thanks for hanging out with me for an hour. I appreciate it. And everyone watching, thank you very much. Please comment. I will respond to every comment. Please give me a like. It helps out the channel. I have 81 subscribers right now. I'd like to get to 100 before too long. And again, 10,000 views on my channel, so whatever. So slap that like button like your mama taught you right.